Often, we find ourselves searching in Google first before asking friends and families for their opinions, referrals, phone numbers, and whatnots. So if that's the case, where people go to Google first, doesn't it tell you how important it is that you appear in the top 10 search results? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Leadership Stack. This is your host, Sean C, aka Mr. CEO at 22. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, SEO. If you didn't know, my business is SEO Hacker. We are a 60-man team and we do a lot of SEO every day. We also do digital marketing in the sense that we do site speed, security, hosting, maintenance, updates, everything digital marketing, including social media and paid ads, performance marketing, automation, the list goes on. But our favorite domain and the best that we're known for is SEO. Because when I was starting out, I had a blog called God and You, and no one was reading my stuff. I would write my heart out. I really tried to figure out how do I increase my traffic, my readers, and my subscribers. And this thing called SEO kept popping up. So I studied it. This is way back 2010 when all I had were forums. Some of them are not that popular, so you didn't know which one to trust. You just really have to do trial and error. So I started the SEO Hacker blog April of 2010. And I wrote everything that I was learning about SEO in that blog. I was journaling it. Every experiment that I would do, whether it was a success or fail, I would write it there. And today, SEO Hacker still has a lot of readers. And we get leads every day from the blog because we rank number 1 when you search for the keyword SEO Philippines. And other keywords around SEO, SEO services, we rank very high. We get a lot of leads there. That's why we continue publishing and creating content about SEO for free to everyone who's interested to learn what SEO is, how it works, and I'm bringing to the table right here in this video on how you can do SEO 2024. You see, there are a lot of things that you have to get right. Google has published over 2,000 publicly known factors that will affect your SEO. I'm just going to be discussing some of the weightiest factors that I know are not going to go away anytime soon. One of them is on-site optimization. This is the part of SEO that deals with making sure you have the right title tags, meta description, URL slugs, H1 tags. You get the first paragraph, keyword placement, proximity, density. It makes sure that you have the right schema entities in place. The list goes on. On-site SEO is a huge playing field on its own, but all the factors there are very important. So for example, we have title tag, which is part of on-site SEO. Title tag is much like how you would write a book's title to describe a lot of the content within that book. Now, I know that there are only a few words that you can use to give a title to a book, but the contents could be as much as 50,000 words or more. So when you write your title tag, you have to ensure that, number 1, people will want that title. They're going to be interested to read that. They're going to be interested to look for that in Google. They're going to be interested to click on it. And number 2, it really describes what you bring to the table, what the book promises that the reader or future reader will learn. Title tag is a very weighty factor that you wouldn't want to miss out on. You always want to get it right. Then we have the URL slugs. URL slugs is usually how you would describe a URL based on what it brings to the table. So it's similar to a title tag, and yet it's not the title tag. It's your URL structure. So for example, if my title tag is how to cook balot 101, the URL structure would also usually be how to cook balot, something like that. It has to be very similar to your title tag so that it's consistent. And the chances of you ranking for the keyword would be much higher. Now, there are a lot of other on-site optimization factors. We're not going to get too deep into those. Another factor is off-site optimization. These are things that you can do outside of your website. It's not things you can directly manipulate. These are things like backlinks, citations. These are things like how many referring domains you have, which are part of backlinks. And backlinks on its own is a huge domain. You have different types of links, no follow, do follow. Is it a raw URL? Is it a brand link? Is it an exact match URL? Is it a phrase match? And what's the anchor title? All of these factors make up the value of a link. Is it in content, in the footer, sidebar? right? Where is the link placed? Is it an image clickable link? All of these things, you have to make sure that they play well in such a way that you get the maximum value out of that single link to your site. And how many links usually do you have to build? A lot. SEO is a very competitive landscape. Often, when you do a search in Google, there would be hundreds of thousands to millions to hundreds of millions in search results. How do you get to the top 10? It's extremely difficult to compete for the top 10 spots of Google. You have to get so many things right and do it every day. And this is why in SEO Hacker, most of our clients have been with us for 8 years. They just keep on going because they know that we work with them daily for their website. And that's why most of our clients are ranking at the top 1, 2, or 3 spots of Google organically. This is aside from the Google ads that we run from them. And they get tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands in organic search traffic every month. Why is SEO so important now that it's going to be 2024? AI is coming along. What's it about with SEO? Why do I need it as a business owner? Why would you need it as a business owner? SEO now is so important because people, whether they're young or old, whether they're Gen Zs or baby boomers, they search in Google. Often, we find ourselves searching in Google first before asking friends and families for their opinions, referrals, phone numbers, and whatnots. So if that's the case, where people go to Google first, doesn't it tell you how important it is that you appear in the top 10 search results? Much more so if you appear in the top 5, top 3, or top 1. It's extremely difficult to get the top 1 spot. But if you're consistent in doing your SEO, such as most of our clients in SEO Hacker have been doing SEO for 8 years or more with us, then it's gonna be that much easier for you to get that top 1 spot, and it's gonna be that much harder for your competition to get the top 1 spot. SEO Hacker, as a company, we grew through this way. We rank for our keywords, SEO Philippines being our cornerstone keyword. Clients just come in because companies who look for SEO services would usually type SEO Philippines. And whoever is number 1, they would consider to be the best in the industry. Since SEO Hacker has been there, we've dominated the number 1 spot for a lot of our keywords. We've gotten so many leads. Right now, we're working with 80 clients and we're looking at expanding to more, hopefully in the years to come. SEO has been our main strategy, and a lot of our clients realize this, and they also did SEO, and it has produced similar results for them. It has grown their business because lead generation is extremely difficult, especially qualified lead generation, where people who come in our website fill up the web form, name, email, phone number, we receive them, and we know they're already interested. Why? Because they use our keyword. They're already looking for a qualified SEO provider. So for our sales team, what that means is every call they get, every email that they receive, those are qualified leads already. The chances of you closing the deal with that lead is extremely high. In fact, it's the highest out of all the marketing channels, including offline marketing channels. That is how important SEO is right now. 13 years ago, a lot of the big players here in the Philippines, a lot of the big companies didn't know what it was. They didn't care. Fast forward 13 years today, the budget for SEO has grown significantly, and every marketing department knows what it is, knows its importance, and it will still continue to grow because the younger generation, they woke up with smartphones, with fast data, and with Google. It is their natural way of learning about the world. And if you know how to do SEO well, you will be able to make sure that they always find you and that you are able to influence them in their decision-making process. I hope this video has provided value for you, and if you're interested to know more about SEO, we do teach SEO in the SEO Hacker blog. It's free. You can subscribe to receive our weekly newsletter. Or if you're interested in having us do an audit for your website or a friend's website, you can go to seo-hacker.net, fill up the form there, and we will get your email address, your mobile number, and we'll be able to schedule for an audit for you so that we can tell you how well your website is doing, how well it's ranking, what else you can do. And maybe, if you're interested to engage with us, we can also give you a custom SEO package. So that's it for this episode. I hope that you learned something new today. And if you have, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the bell notification icon, and the like button. That helps us out a ton. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this is your host, Sean C. and I'll see you in the next episode.